This is MudTV.
Open up and let it back inside.
Hey everybody, Riki Rachtman here. Thank God for the overlords at MudTV that they have decided to give us all the Mud Bangers ball. I'm your host this evening, Riki Rachtman, and this is just going to be incredible. And by the way, it's live, so if I say fuck, there's nothing they can do about it. See, I just did that. Anyway, coming up tonight, we have got some really great new heavy videos. We also have Code Orange. Matter of fact, Code Orange are the hosts of this whole evening of splendid activities, including them playing live in a way that you've never seen Code Orange before, sort of stripped, dare I say, unplugged. This is going to be awesome, and we're going to start right now. It's been a long time since I've thrown to a music video, but I'm going to do it right now. And when I tell you that I really, really dig this band, I'm telling you the truth, because I wouldn't be here if I didn't. Here is Code Orange, Swallowing the Rabbit Hole.
Let's take a good
Sometimes it feels just like a dream, weaving out and in between what you really are and what they see, staring into blurry screens, polluted by a new disease. It stalks us down, but we cannot hide. So draw the curtains and close your eyes. Open up and let it back inside.
Code Orange, Under the Skin. Twitch.tv/Code Orange Official. Coming up next.
Welcome back to the MUDBANGERS Ball. I'm Riki Rachtman, and we are live right now. And I'm here with Reba from the band Code Orange, who's going to be playing live in just a second. But I want to talk to you because you had an album that was released just a couple months ago. It's a new record, and this would be the time that you'd be out playing and touring and everything which is also promotion for the new album. But the way the situation is, it's kind of screwed up. It's got to be really tough to be in a band during these times.
It is tough. It's extremely tough, and I feel for all the bands out there and all the crew and everybody. But, we've just been trying to find another path. And when our record came out, it was right whenever the pandemic hit, and we just shifted gears. And luckily, we have such a great team with us, so we figured out a way to live stream that. And, we're going to be live streaming again, and I'm very excited for it. So
I want to mention when I showed up here, this whole the studio and all the equipment that's set up.
Mm-hmm.
This is all you guys. I mean, to the point of Shade building a computer that we're using. I mean, this is all the brainchild. It really is.
Yeah.
Is that the way you guys have been always with everything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We just, we're from a smaller city, and we didn't always have resources, so we kind of just figured it out. And lots of mistakes took us to where we are today. And you just meeting people on the road who know what they're doing more than us, and us just grinding and worked out, and it's why we're able to, do what we do. So.
And we're doing this live in Pittsburgh, which is where you guys are from.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like? Is there a Pittsburgh scene?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's small, but it's very diverse, and I feel like they were, very welcoming to us when we were really young and gave us a chance to grow and, made our way out of Pittsburgh and around and, toured the world. So.
And you mentioned really young. For people that are not really familiar with Code Orange yet, you will be, but you said very young. How old were you when you started?
Probably like 13.
13 years old.
Yeah.
And the influences to me sound like this is kind of weird, like the stuff that I listened to when I was in high school. Who are the bands that you were listening to that are kind of your influences?
Probably similar. I mean, it changes as I grow. I find out about new stuff constantly, but in the last few years, a lot of Pantera, a lot of Alice in Chains, Nirvana, classic bands, a lot of metal stuff, bands like Gojira and, Roadrunner, classic, Sepultura, all kinds of stuff like that, all spanning throughout genres. We're also into tons of current rap and stuff like that, and use all kinds of different influences to create what we do.
And every song, especially on the new album, you can't really say it's a certain type of genre because all the songs sound so different. Some are just total heavy. Some sound almost melodic. Don't really want to say Alice in Chains, but it brings back a little Alice in Chains to me, and a lot of stuff that's just really heavy. But even back when you started, you were always like that. I mean, it wasn't a certain type of genre. Every song was totally different. Did you set out on that on purpose?
I think it just happened. We come all from slightly different musical interests, and we just found a way to collaborate them together, and we work together really well. We're all best friends, and we've just learned how to meld our influences, and we love music. We're obsessed with music. We talk about it all the time, and since we were kids, we just always have had a unique sound, and we've just tried to embrace that as opposed to pushing it away or trying to fit in. We've always just been outcasts, but we embrace that.
Well, you mentioned Gojira, and you went on tour with them, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Amazing.
They're nice.
Yeah, they're great. They were very helpful to us. So.
Well, let's play a video from Gojira right now. This is Stranded. I can't think of a time that we have needed something like this more. I mean, come on, people. It's freaking crazy out there. All over the world. Things are totally insane. But thank God for MudTV giving us the Mud Bangers Ball. And this is something that was the brainchild of Code Orange. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be talking to Reba from Code Orange really soon. But first, we're going to play a video. Back when I did the Headbangers, some people would say, oh, Riki would say certain bands were his favorite bands, and it seemed like he said that all the time. The truth is, when there was a band that I really, really liked, I got excited about it. And I'm really excited about playing this band. The first time I heard this song, Real Thing, from the band Turnstile, I was hooked because I grew up as like a skater in Southern California in the real early 80s when I was 2. And the first time I heard this band, I loved them. It just reminds me of some of that old punk rock that I listened to. And I haven't had the chance to see them live yet, but I've watched the videos on YouTube, and there's so much energy, and I really can't wait to see this band. And I mean, I like the band so much, not only did I buy the record, but my girlfriend gave me their T-shirt for Christmas. So here is Turnstile with Real Thing. It is the Mud Bangers Ball live from Pittsburgh. I'm Riki Rachtman. You just saw a video from Gojira, and I've had the opportunity to see them live so many times, so freaking heavy. DWP puts on some great festivals, whether it's Carolina Rebellion or the Epicenter, and I've seen Gojira at a couple of them. And Gojira is a band from France, and so is this person joining us right now. We've got Leah Vendetta. She was on season 1 of Ink Masters, and we are live in Pittsburgh. Leah, why don't you tell these fine people how you got here to Pittsburgh?
Well, you should know, Riki, because I was on the back of your motorcycle. We rode from North Carolina to here, Pittsburgh. we are on a charity ride, and we are raising money for Alzheimer right now.
Why don't you tell us about last night?
Oh, well, why we look a little tired today? Because we tried camping for the first time yesterday.
How'd it go? Camping. Us, camping, setting up tents and sleeping bags and stuff.
How did it go? It would have probably went better if I didn't watch Deliverance the night before.
I thought that was like a good pre-camping movie for camping up by the Smoky Mountains. In any case, we are on this charity ride. We're riding 10,000 miles for the Alzheimer's Association. And if you want to follow us, we do live chats, we have live tracking and everything. Go to rickysride.com, RIKISRIDE.com. That's rickysride.com. And one of the great stops was here to do the Mudbangers Ball in Pittsburgh, and we'll be riding all across America. So please follow us, won't you?
What you really are and what they see. Staring into blurry screens. Polluted by a new disease. It stalks us down, but we cannot hide. So draw the curtains and close your eyes. Open up and let it back inside.
Code Orange, Under the Skin. Twitch.tv/Code Orange Official.
This is MudTV.
Bringing freaks together since 1962. Coming up next.
You are watching the MUDBANGERS Ball completely live. I am Riki Rachtman, and since it's live, I can say whatever I want. You know what I'm going to say right now? I'm going to say that I'm really happy to be here. I really am. You know why? Because back when we used to do the Headbangers Ball a long time ago, people would stop me and say, you know, thanks, Riki, because the Headbangers Ball turned me on to so much good music. I never heard about Pantera until that show. And that was really flattering. And I'm hoping that some of the people that used to watch Headbangers Ball say, oh, Riki, I really liked watching the MUDBANGERS Ball because I wasn't really that familiar with Code Orange, or not that familiar with Turnstile, or not that familiar with the band Bane, which we're going to play. A matter of fact, here's something from Anthony from Vane.
Yo, what's up? This is Anthony from Vane FM. You're watching MUDBANGERS Ball, and we're about to play a new music video that we just released for a song called 20 Seconds, 20 Hours. The song's actually a reimagining of the song Untitled off of Arizona, and you can check it out on our new compilation record that we just put out on Closed Casket called Old Data in a New Machine Volume 1. It has this track, some re-recordings of some old songs off our EP Terror's Realm, some more remixes, and some other demos. Check it out. Here's the video for 20 Seconds, 20 Hours.
This is MudTV.
Straight from Hell's Kitchen, Fury Brothers will keep you calm and relaxed this season and the next. Forget those other candles that smell like flowers and cookies. We have fragrances like leather and campfire, the kind you really want. Products are made from all natural ingredients, they're not tested on animals, and it's all made right here in the USA. Available now in select retail outlets or online at furybros.com.
You know, you might be wondering, how do you support bands? You've got your favorite bands out there these days. Well, here's the way you can support bands. You buy their merch. I know I personally do, and you should too. And Code Orange has some really cool limited edition merch that you should be buying right away, or at least wait till we're done with the show. To get Code Orange merch, and there's some stuff just to celebrate this night that we're doing, and it's Code Orange, TOTH.com/store, and that's a great way that you can support this band, Code Orange, and I'm pretty sure that the band even put the stuff in the envelope themselves. So if it smells a little bit, maybe you could blame them, okay? So I'm talking about a lot of bands that are out there that can't be playing live, and one of the bands is the band Jesus Peace, and I'm here with Lewis right now. You're a band that puts on like pretty ballistic live shows, and it must suck for you right now not being out there playing.
Yeah, everyone's taking kind of a ding on this, and it does suck. We're mostly known for our live shows and how chaotic it can be, but it is what it is. We're just rolling with the punches and try to keep it moving.
And you do crazy live shows. Are there certain towns that like go off more than another? Like, of course, when you're playing in your hometown, that's going to be the best.
I mean,
but are there certain places where the fans are just like nuts?
I mean, everyone everywhere shows us love. We love playing internationally. I mean, Philly, of course, is always home. That's where some of our most crazy sets are. But Los Angeles shows us love. Everywhere in Europe shows us love. We just want to take it everywhere, and everyone kind of sees everything, and they kind of follow suit.
Very cool. Yeah. We're going to play a video from you. Why don't you tell us about the video, Lewis?
It's actually a video of one of our last shows before this whole crazy thing happened. It's us in Australia, first time there. We're playing, I think, a fest in Sydney. It's Neuro Prison.
When depression hurts, when anxiety hurts. Why the fuck are you standing still? Every motherfucker wants this shit! That's what I'm talking about. Yo, give it up for Knock Loose. We're on tour with them right now. It's our first time in Australia. Thank you so much for checking us out.
This is the MUDBANGERS Ball coming up real soon. We're going to have Code Orange, Under the Skin, which is Code Orange, playing live. I almost just burnt my arm with a candle. You are so glad that you can't smell because burning hair is nasty. Just like touching people that aren't washing their hands. That's nasty too. It's a crazy world out there. We're going to get to see live music, which is something that I've missed so much. And Code Orange playing live Under the Skin real soon. You know, if you follow me on social media, you know that I am a fan of Code Orange and have been for a long time. So when they asked me if I could be a part of this thing, I was so honored to do it because there are so many great new heavy bands out there, and Code Orange is one of them. And I honestly am honored to hang out with you for this tonight. And right now, we're going to be playing something from Code Orange. This is Dreams in Inertia.
When it's
damn, I've had a good time on the MudBangers Ball. Coming up next, do not move. Stay right where you are because you are going to witness live Code Orange Under the Skin. Good luck.